campaign list. Very important, make sure to click that button. This is going to refresh all of the brand new leads that we import into the dialer. Usually we import anywhere from 50 to 100,000 brand new leads, fresh leads into the dialing system, into all the campaigns. So you always have fresh leads to dial. The next thing you would do is hit this pull down bar. Normally when you're logged in with your username and password, you're going to see a whole long list of different locations to log into. Now every day this is going to change. We have over 50 different locations that you're going to be working. Okay, so we'll just log into this, for example, now, sample location, just to get you in the system, to show you how everything works. Okay, so you'll just wait a few seconds here while it loads up. Okay. Okay, so here's the Zoiper communicator that I was talking about that disappeared once you download it, but of course it pops right up once you're logged into our system. So there it is. The next thing you want to do is click Call Agent Web Phone. You never want to click the Go Back button, otherwise it won't work. You have to click the Call Agent Web Phone, and you're going to hear Login Success. So very important, you have to hear those words, Login Success. If you don't hear it, something is wrong, something's not configured properly, maybe you didn't download the Zoiper communicator properly, so make sure you hear those words. So let's go ahead and click it.
Login Success. To start selling, press the resume key. Remember, more calls, more commission.
Okay, so once you hear Login Success, you're logged on and ready to start. Now, just to go through this with you, this is your customer information page. This is where the name, address, and the home phone number is going to automatically populate for you, and it's your job just to fill in the remaining blanks. So what you want to type in is the appointment day, the date, and the time. Try to have a calendar in front of you, or maybe a calendar on your cell phone. Type in the day, the date, and time. This way there's no confusion and verification when your appointment's for. The next thing you want to type in is the location. So let's just say, for example, let's say the location was, let's just make up a city and state. Let's say Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, so you'll type in Omaha, Nebraska right there. This is very important because when you transfer the call over to be verified, we need to know what location you're calling so we know how to verify your deal properly, because all the verifiers have their own scripts to read, and as I said, every script and every location is going to be slightly different on the age, the income requirements, if they have to have a credit card or debit card, and so on. So very important, make sure you type in the location that you're logged into. You want to type that in here. You also, of course, want to type in their email and cell phone. Most importantly, you want to type in your name. Okay, this is how you get paid on all of your appointments. So make sure you type in your first and last name just like that, and also the spouse's name. So if you're talking to a married couple, you want to just type in Joanne. So for example, John Alexander will automatically pop up right here, and you're going to type in just one name in this box. So as soon as we see this, when you transfer to verification, we assume it's a married couple. If you type in two names like Joanne Anderson, now we assume it's a cohab couple, boyfriend and girlfriend, because they have two different last names. Again, it'll say John Alexander here and then Joanne Anderson here. So again, when we see two names, we assume it's a cohab couple, boyfriend, girlfriend. But again, just keep it simple. If they're married, just type in one name right there, Joanne. Now we know it's a married couple. So like I say, just try and fill in all the blanks. Very important before you transfer to verification. I know when people are new, they get excited, they get their first appointment, and they leave half of the stuff out, and you'll send one over without an appointment date and time, or without the location, or we won't even know who the deal belongs to because you won't even put your name here. So again, very important, fill in all the blanks before you transfer the call to verification, which we're going to show you how to do that in a minute. Now, this is start and your stop button, pause and resume. So whenever you're ready to start taking calls, all you do is click the resume key, and the calls will start coming in one after another. If you have to get up to go to the restroom, lunch or dinner break, or maybe leave real quick to go pick up the kids from school, whatever you have to do, make sure you pause out the system, otherwise you're going to be losing calls. Okay, so again, pause and resume. This is start and stop. Okay, now this is where you want to be always, is on the script. I just clicked into the script, and you want to click refresh, this button right there. As soon as you click the refresh button, you're going to see the script is automatically going to pop up. You'll see my name is here, and your name will be here, of course, when you log in. We're going to give you your username and password, so it automatically customizes your name. So You'll see your name there, and the customer's name will automatically populate. This will change every call you get. The name is going to pop up right here, so of course you know who to ask for when they're saying hello, hello. Okay, so just to go through the script and walk you through the motions, you're getting them excited like we talked about in the first webinar video. Making sure they qualify on the age and the income, making sure they have a credit card or debit card, depending on the location. Again, every location has its own qualifications. So going through the script, telling them what they're getting, telling them about the gifts that they're going to receive for coming out and attending the 90-minute presentation. Okay, so here you'll see the times that are available for this particular location. Let's say they want to come out Saturday at 2:15, let's say, for example. Okay, so all you're going to do is you're going to click over here, and you're just simply going to type in Saturday at 2:15 p.m., just like that. And also try and put the date. Remember, put the day, the date, and the time in this box here, so there's no confusion and verification when you transfer the call over. So as soon as you type that in, everything automatically saves itself. You don't have to worry about losing any information. You just go right back to the script where you left off. So it's a real smooth process. Also, let me mention, you'll notice I'm able to scroll up and down by moving this bar here. If for some reason it does not work on your computer, some people have firewall settings that just block this scroll bar from going up and down. The solution to the problem is a quick fix. All you have to do is just click into the script and then hit your up and down keys, your cursor keys on your keyboard. Okay, so once again, if you're not able to scroll up and down like I'm doing now by going like this, just click into the script and use your cursor keys on your keyboard to go up and down. Okay. All right, so of course you're giving them the address and the directions when you're logged in and you have the scripts in front of you. You'll be able to give them all of this information. Again, our job is to get them there. So just really stress and reiterate the address, the directions, make sure they know exactly how to get to their appointment. Okay, you want to give them the source code. Again, that'll be 6 letters, which is not here for the moment, but it will be once you're logged into the system. Make sure they have that source code. Tell them they need to mention that when they get there to get their vacation and their gifts or whatever it is that we're giving them. Okay, also try and get them to print out the confirmation letter. Ask them, if they have a printer, if they can print it out and bring it in with them. It just makes it a lot easier when they get there. Very important, you want to get their email and their cell phone. Same exact thing. You're going to click back over here. You're going to type in their email address, whatever it may be. Type in their cell phone. As soon as you type in that info, you go right back to the script where you left off. It automatically saves itself for you. Okay, so you're here at the bottom. Now you're ready to transfer to verification. You tell them congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you and your spouse on Saturday at 2:15. Again, make sure they're both coming out together. They have to come together, and they can't bring kids. Some locations allow kids, some do, some don't. So again, every script tells you what's going on. So I just need to transfer you over to our verification department so they can activate your source code. Please hold. So what you want to do, real simple, is you want to click the transfer conference button and the local closer button. Okay, that button is going to be right here where I have the mouse. Okay, you want to click the transfer conference button. Then you want to click the local closer button, which is right here on the bottom where I have the mouse. You don't see it right this second because we don't have a live call in progress. But once you're actually speaking to somebody, you're going to see the button right here. It says local closer. So very important, you click both of these buttons, because if you don't click the buttons and you don't transfer the call, we do not know that the appointment exists. And of course, you can't get paid on the deal. So real important, click the transfer conference button first, then you're going to click the local closer button second. Then you're going to hold your mouse over the hotkeys button to disposition the calls, which is going to be right here. You'll notice as soon as I move the mouse away, it disappears. So again, keep the mouse hovered over the hotkeys button, and you'll notice it says 1, 5, 6, or 7, depending on what happens at the end of the phone call. So if they're not home, answer machine, you simply just want to hit 1 right on your keyboard. That's going to take you to the next call. If they're not interested, you're going to hit 5. If somebody says, put me on the do not call list, you're going to hit number 6. You'll never run into anybody telling you, I'm on the do not call list while you're calling. You'll never hear that. We scrub all of our leads against the do not call list prior to us importing the leads into the dialing system. So only when they say, put me on the do not call list, that's when you're going to hit number 6. Otherwise, it's always number 5. 5 is not interested. Now, when you get an appointment, you're going to hit number 7. You're going to be hitting this number a lot. Okay? As soon as you get an appointment, you'll hit number 7. That's going to take you to the next call. Okay. Now, very important, when you hit number 7, what you want to do is you want to scroll to the top as fast as you can to get to the next one, because sometimes calls come in really fast. We have one of the fastest predictive dialing systems in the industry. We have a 20-to-1 ratio, meaning there's 20 phone lines dialing out just for you through the voice over IP lines through your computer. Extremely busy, one after another. It's all about time management. You know, how many phone calls can you take? How many appointments can you write in a 6-hour shift? And that's what the dialer is doing. It's getting you a hold of people really quick, one after another. Usually you're waiting like 5 to 10 seconds for another call. So just to back up, as I said, when you're on the bottom, when you got an appointment, you transfer to verification, you hit number 7 on your keyboard, that dispositions the call that you got an appointment, and that's going to take you right to the next one. You want to scroll to the top as fast as you can, because, again, they're going to be saying hello, hello on the next call, and you won't know who to ask for. Remember, their name is going to pop up right here. So this is the place to be. You always want to stay on your script. You always want to be at the top, so the name pops up right here. You'll see it says live call right here where I have the mouse. This will light up in a lime green color. As soon as you see live call, they've already said hello, so don't wait for them to say hello again. As soon as you see it says live call, just start talking and go right into the script, because some people, you know, just wait for them to say hello twice and then they hang up. You don't want to lose calls. So again, when you see live call, they've already said hello, just start talking. Their name will be here. You'll say, hello, is this John Alexander, or whatever their name is. Okay. So once again, to recap what we've already gone over, pause and resume. This is start and stop. As soon as you're ready to start making calls, you're going to click the resume key. Okay, you're going to be clicking back and forth. Notice I'm going back and forth from the sales technology button back to the script. So as soon as you get the info, the appointment time, the email, and the cell phone, all you're doing is you're clicking the sales technology button. You're typing in all the information. When you transfer all of this to verification, not only do you transfer the customer over, but you transfer all of this information. This is in front of the verifier screen within a second or simultaneously as you transfer the call over. So we'll have all this in front of us. Okay. Just a few other things I wanted to mention. You'll notice here, these are 2 buttons that you will use, manual dial and view call log. Okay, so anytime you want to make an outgoing phone call, that's how you do it. You click the manual dial button, you type in their phone number. 1 is already there, so just type in the area code and the phone number, click dial now. That's how you make an outgoing phone call if you need to call anybody back. The view call log is another button that you're going to use. You're going to have a list of every single call that's come in for you for that day. You'll never lose any information. You can always click info and you can see the information that you've typed in previously, and you can click dial. You can dial right from the call log. So again, this is your call log. This is where all of your information is saved. Even if you have a power outage or your computer just shuts off and goes out, you lose power, don't worry, you won't lose a single bit of information. Anything that you typed into the system automatically saves itself. Okay, so you'll always have it saved here when you click info. Again, you'll have a list of every single call that's come in for you for that day. All right, so those are the 2 buttons that you'll use, manual dial and view call log. One other thing I wanted to point out here, you'll see it says dialable leads. This is the amount of leads that are in the database or in that particular campaign. So if you notice that this says 0, of course that's a number 1 indication why you're not getting any calls. That means we ran out of leads. So if you wouldn't mind, if you ever see dialable leads and it says 0, just send us a quick instant message. You would just click this button here and you would see admin. Right now I'm not logged in because I'm on this tutorial video, but normally I'm logged in. You'll see admin. You'll see a list of all of the different verifiers that are logged on verifying your appointments. Usually we have 3 to 4 different verifiers on any particular shift. So you'll see all of the names right here where I have the mouse. So you'll be able to instant message us. Even if a customer asks you a question that you don't know the answer to, just put them on hold and simply just double click where it says admin, or any one of the verifiers can help you, and just instant message us, send us the question. We'll answer you back within 5 or 10 seconds. All right, so definitely use this instant messenger here as the number 1 form of communication. We all love this because we're able to reach each other quicker than dialing the phone or sending us an email. This is the quickest way to get an answer. But like I say, you're more than welcome to call us or you can email us as well. All right. So again, just to recap what we've gone over, I think we pretty much covered everything. This is your customer information page. Name, address, and phone number automatically pops up for you every call that you get, and it's your job just to fill in the blanks. The day, the date, and the time of the appointment you want to fill in